All right, hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to create an optical illusion using curved lines and straight lines with organic shapes. Last time we were in class, we made this hand, and we had our organic shape as the hand, and then we did curved lines and then straight lines, making it look like it's popping up. Today we're going to do something similar like this, and we're going to use an organic shape. It can be any shape, it doesn't have to be this wave type shape. And then we're going to put straight lines in the background. Okay, you are going to need a piece of paper 8.5 by 11, or you can use your sketchbook, a ruler, a pencil with an eraser, and eventually a pen. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is make a border around our paper so it looks like it's nice and finished. And I'm just going to take my ruler, I'm going to put it against the edge of my sketchbook paper, and I'm going to draw around it, lining it up, making sure that my ruler is against the page here. Nice and straight. We want nice, even thicknesses for our frame. And I'm going to do the top. All right. So I'm done with my ruler for now. I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase these extra marks around my frame that I don't need. Before you use your eraser, test it out. Make sure it doesn't leave any erase marks. Okay, some erasers aren't very good quality and they will leave erase marks, and that will just make your drawing look sad and you'll get frustrated. So make sure you have a good eraser. You get one with the supplies that I gave you, and we want no pink erase marks, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in my shapes. All right, I'm gonna go with these curved shapes like this. And I want to take my time and really draw some nice shapes. Whatever shape you choose, do 3 of them. Okay, 3 is a tranquil number in art. Anything that's an odd number is usually visually pleasing. It's more interesting to look at. It's just art science. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put my curved shapes. And I'm gonna rotate my paper around so that I'm not dragging my hand too much. Put a nice big one right here, I think. Happy little waves. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I screwed up right here, so I'm gonna go and erase. Try to keep it nice and perfect. Use pencil first, okay? You're gonna go trace it in pen. If you make a mistake with pen, well, unless you have a erasable pen, you can't really erase. All right, so you can either do the background lines first, or you can do your curved lines first. I'm gonna go with curved lines because that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I choose for my choice. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start at the top of my wave, and I'm gonna put nice, big, curvy curves. All right, the more curvy and pronounced you make your curves, the more three-dimensional your shape will look. Almost like drawing giant C's, like the letter, or parentheses. Pay attention to what you're doing. So that you don't make too many mistakes. And if you do, that's okay, erase it. That's why we use pencil. This should take some time. Don't rush it, okay? We want to be as perfect as possible, and we want to be finished, okay? I'm gonna do my curves here, nice and curvy. The UPS truck must be out front. My dogs don't like them. Griffin has a huge beef with the UPS guy. It will work. This is really good hand-eye coordination practice, like you play video games. All right, I'm gonna do my last one. We really want to focus on craftsmanship here. Craftsmanship is making it look nice without too many big errors that are noticeable. And it looks nice and neat and clean. Turning my paper as I'm working. I used some of my artistic license right here, and I kind of went curve and then like a little swoosh because my wave shape was so odd. Oops. I'm gonna make it work. Okay, so I've got my curved lines on my curved organic shapes, and now I'm gonna use my ruler to connect the shapes, the curved lines to the straight lines. Okay, so I go like this. There's lots of ways you can do this. This is the way I do it. But if you find a different way that works for you and you get the same result, sweet. There's many ways to make the same thing. Be mindful that you're stopping at the edge, okay? You're not going over, because then you'll have to erase it. And I hit this shape, I'm gonna skip it and go like that. Oops. I'm gonna leave it, it's okay. I put my pencil right on the edge of the line where I want to start. That kind of helps a little bit. And I get to where I want to go. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. If there's, like right here, there's no line to connect to except the edge of the paper or the edge of the border, just make sure that you have equal space visually so that it's not like this. Okay, you want to make sure that there's equal space approximately. Oops, I skipped one. Okay, and I'm gonna do this guy right here. This guy. Making sure that there's equal space between my lines. And that is that. Okay, I'm going to do that for the whole paper. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to put my diagonals in. I'm going to line them up like this. So I have a checkerboard or a crisscross in the background. Not lining them up very well. My pencil's starting to get dull, so I'm gonna grab another one that's sharp, or you can just sharpen your pencil. I always like to keep a couple pencils available that are sharp. Oops, sorry. That way I don't have to spend time sharpening them. I can do that later. Now I have a nice crisp line with a sharp pencil. Remember, take your time. Do not rush. I've done this before, so it's easy for me, but still take your time. So now I have this checkerboard pattern. It's more like diamonds, it looks like. That looks really crazy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go over this way and turn my paper, and I'm gonna put, let's see, I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna connect these lines here. Remember putting your pencil right where you want to start, lining your ruler up to right where you want to end. You'll get a nice line there. I'll put this on here. Okay, so now I can go this way. My down lines. I'm going to use the edge of the border here to line my ruler up to get a nice straight line. Artist tip. I think this one's turning out better than the one I did below it. This project is a little bit harder than the hand. As we move along, things will get more challenging. I'm gonna skip over that, draw, skip, draw. Actually, this one looks better than this one. I don't know, but it's acceptable. I'll take it. It might get weird right here. I don't know. We'll see. Do this one over here. There we go. Do the tip. I don't know, it's getting really weird. I don't like this. Definitely psychedelic mess. Okay, now I'm going to finish this one over here and line the edge of my ruler up at the bottom of the paper. There's no one right there. Okay. All right, there we have it. It's a little messy right here. It got weird, but that's okay. Oh, I can see I skipped some spots. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's okay. It got weird here. If yours gets a little weird, that's okay. As long as your lines are nice and straight, it's nice and neat. You got some really nice clean curved lines and clean curved shapes. That's all that's important. You're gonna screw up. It's gonna be okay. We'll get through this together. When you're done, at the bottom right hand corner, sign your name and the month and the year. Okay, that's all I got. Have a great day. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, always feel free to reach out.